These are officers from the ministry.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
And then Namukwesi, he's still with us. He was a former PS for higher education.
Break together and you eat together. Where do we stand on the stairs? It's London.
It's London. It's London.
Diaspora. Very long time. Was here before. Yeah, I came and found that Shali was written all over the world. I was here. Yes. Shali was here.
Hello guys, my name is Abigail. You can call me Abby if you'd like to. I'm a student from the University of Ottawa. I'm taking business management and a minor in psychology. In Ottawa, I live in Orleans. I also just moved to Canada about like 2-3 years ago, so I'm still new to the area. I just turned 18 and my parents told me that I need an ID just in case, you know, if I go back to Kenya and I need the ID, probably the police stop me or anything. I need a card, so I came through and the experience was actually, it's pretty wild. We got to see the CS Mutua, so that was interesting, and then afterwards went through the process. My fingers, as you can see, they're pretty darker than me, and but anyways, and yeah, I think the experience is pretty quick and not quick at the same time. It's not like too heavy, it's just like a quick process, you're done and you're good. Yeah, one more thing, shout out to PS Roslyn. Really thankful that we got this opportunity to come here to get our IDs taken instead of flying back to Kenya. But that's a lot of money, so really grateful about that.
So Rona, how tunafanya, so this will go around the country. See, this same similar system, we're able to put it together, we're able to do it very well. That's how 10 years. Okay, how old are you?
Me, I'm 20.
20, okay. Yes. So you're looking for a Kenyan ID?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you confirm?
Yes, confirm.
Okay.
We issue the applications, and then they come back now for fingerprint and photo. Yes,
So are you here for photography today?
she has come with her own.
Yes, I am.
Now for fingerprinting.
Yes.
Also you're just doing fingerprinting now?
Yes, sir.
And then it's sent to Nairobi or you print here?
No, it will be sent to Nairobi.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
For cross-checking, then it comes back.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Monira, congratulations.
Thank you.
Nice, all the best. Are you born here or you're born
I
in
was born in Kenya, yes.
You're born in Kenya. Ah, fantastic.
So that's it. That's it. Ahmed Hussein Walfa. I'm a resident of Toronto, Canada. We've been doing all this morning the registration for IDs for the families, the passports applications as well. We really appreciate what this is an additional exercise for us in the diaspora. We never had this opportunity before, and this is something which will benefit all Kenyans, and we thank the government of Kenya for thinking about this.
My name is Ambassador Washington Olo. I'm the director for the state for the Diaspora Affairs in the State Department for Diaspora Affairs under the Ministry of Foreign and Diaspora Affairs. We are here today in Canada, Toronto, to continue with a series of Mobile Consular Services which we started last month in the US. Today we are here in Toronto. The last 2 days we have been in Ottawa, where it was launched by our CS, Dr. Alfred Mutua. Now, basically what we are trying to do here is that we are bringing services, huduma, to Kenyans. And these are services that are of consular nature. We are giving passports, renewing passports, those that have expired, those that have lost their passports. We are also giving identity cards to Kenyans who do not have, who don't have the IDs and are of age. We are also offering other consular services like authentication of certificates, and also doing counseling and mentoring, and also engaging the diaspora as part of our dialogue and engagement, which of course is a major mandate of the State Department. So basically what we have done is that we are here today. We were in Ottawa. Then from here we shall be proceeding to Vancouver, Winnipeg, and Edmonton. And we are calling upon all Kenyans in Canada to come for these services. It is one of our way of bringing services closer to the people. We realize that there are people who might just want to change your passport, and moving all the way to Ottawa is a problem. We have not been offering ID services. Now we are here, we are offering those ID services. And even Kenyans who probably lost their citizenship, we are offering them that facility that they can come, they have the opportunity of regaining their citizenship so that they can contribute more to the development of our nation. This is something that we're doing globally for all our diaspora, and as I said before, we started with the US last month, where it was very, very successful. Over 3,000 applicants were able to get new passports, renew, and we have over 1,200 who received their identity cards. And we were able to offer consular services to over 5,000 Kenyans in various ways. And we also hope that in Canada here, the same will be replicated, and we will have a very, very successful mobile consular services to Kenyans. One thing probably that I would want to emphasize is that there have been these fears that maybe, people in the diaspora, you have been probably out of status. I would want to say that even those that are out of status, we are calling upon them to come. You are a Kenyan, irrespective of how you have ended up here. That's not our concern. What we are concerned with is that you are a Kenyan. That affiliation of Kenya is what is important to us. Whether you came here through the window, through the door, that is not our concern. What we want to do is that we offer you services so that you can participate in our national development. And that is the bottom line. So whether you are under the water or you are on top of the water, that is not our concern, and I think we should not fear. At the conclusion of this service, we'll be here for 2 weeks. We will maintain one of the equipment for IDs at our High Commission, so that in case you are not covered, then probably, in July, after we've done the mobile consular services, we get that service. Otherwise, I thank you very much, and I'm calling upon all Kenyans to come to the centers. You can check on us on our hotlines at the mobile and the other channels that we have circulated. We are very active on social media. You can always get where we are and what we are doing. And come with your families. Whether children, you don't have, the children have no passports, we'll be able to give them issues of even authenticating their birth certificates and all those things we are offering, and of course also just educating them on what they need to do as responsible Kenyans. That the government of Kenya is underscoring that we need really to bring you back and engage you in terms of our national government. I've been interacting with some Kenyans here, and the feedback is that they are very, very happy. In fact, for the first time, they are saying they have never seen something like this. There are some people that are telling me that over, for example, the 2 months, they have been waiting for passports, they applied, but now they are so happy that within just a few hours, they have been served, they have left their contracts, and the passports will be delivered to them within a week. It is something that is very, very much unprecedented. They didn't even believe that they could get the IDs. So I've just been engaging one of them that has just applied and say, oh, he's been fingerprinted, the biometrics taken, and there you are. So generally the feedback is very good. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
international student in Canada from Kenya. I live in Winnipeg. So how I found out about the service was that I've actually been planning to renew my passport. It's something I've been thinking of doing for a while. I just found out a few days. I was on the website perusing, trying to get the information, and then came across this luckily as I was planning a trip to Ottawa. Then I found out that the team was coming to Winnipeg for the Mobile Consular Services, which was amazing. So I did try to do that, but unfortunately I wasn't ready in time, so I went there without all my documentation ready. That was my fault, but then as a result, I had to travel. I had to make arrangements to travel and follow them to the next city that we're going to, which is now Regina, where I am. I made it in time with all my documentation ready, and it was a very smooth process, honestly. I just had to drop my paperwork, get my biometrics done, pretty much it. The team was very welcoming and I enjoyed their service very much.
Okay.
So for anyone else who's thinking about doing this, I'd say definitely go there prepared. Don't be a last minute Kenyan like myself. Go there prepared, print out your paperwork. It might be a bit tedious to do on the website, but it's possible. Just follow the instructions. And yeah, meet the team wherever you're. It's so much easier than having to fly all the way to Ottawa, honestly. So as well, make sure that you do follow them on social media. I found out about them from their Instagram page, which is Diaspora_KE. That's all in lower caps. So follow them to find out about other opportunities or services that they may have, like this great one that they did here.
Edmond. I'm the current events coordinator with ACA, Association of Combatants here in Edmonton. Today is May the 24th, and I'm hosting the people from Ottawa helping us with Kenyan IDs and passports. I officially came to Kenya to get my passport. The process has been smooth and going on well. I brought my son, he's also been able to apply for his Kenyan passport, which is very good for him to have his dual citizenship. So I really appreciate you coming from Ottawa. This has been a great experience and looking forward to working with Ottawa in the future.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Chitana. I'm in grade 4. I go to St. Dominic and I'm here. Oh, I'm 10 and I'm here because I came to get my Kenyan passport with my mom. The experience was very, very nice. The instructor was very, very funny and kind, and everyone there was just really kind to me and my mom.
I knew he was going to laugh.
When I first came, I was a little bit confused what I was supposed to be doing. But now that I figured it out, it's actually really, really fun and easy. They just take a picture of you and you're done.
Kwa majina yangu mimi naitwa Eunice Ahmed Mwinyi, ni mzaliwa wa Kenya na nikahamia hapa Edmonton, na kwa siku ya leo nimekuja hapa kuhangaika kwa ajili ya kupata passport renewal na dual application. Kwa hiyo nimefurahi sana kutuletea hii huduma ambayo kwa kweli kwa Kenya hatungeweza kuihudumia kwa sababu saa nyingine tunakuja kule kwa muda mrefu, wiki 2, wiki 3, ambayo haingeweza kufanyika. Lakini kwa leo tunashukuru sana, tumetuletea hii huduma hapa Edmonton, Alberta. Tunafurahi na nimehudumiwa vizuri. It's a long process but ametusaidia sana. Tunashukuru na asanteni sana.
My name is Shasma Mithani. I was here today at the Kenya High Commission office in Vancouver, Abbotsford, BC. I came to get my identification card for Kenya. I have been in Canada for over 20 years and love my country, Kenya, so I'm just trying to get back into the system and get my Kenya passport done, and hopefully my family's as well. So first step was to get my Kenya ID. I was here. It's a beautiful day. Everyone here, the immigration officers and all the government officials have been very patient and polite with all of us. The lady Flora, who is doing the thumbprints, has a lot of patience in controlling getting thumbprints and acquiring all of that, multiple thumbprints for the application forms. Monica Karuja, Monica Ngarachu, thank you very much for your patience with all of us here today. It is a very warm day and it is very busy, so it requires a lot of patience to deal with people like us. But thank you for your services, and we're hoping that you are able to continue the services in the coming years so that it makes it a little bit more easier for Kenyans living abroad to regain their citizenship, ID cards, or get their passports renewed and be able to travel back and forth between different countries, Canada and Kenya in this case. Thank you very much.
I really appreciated that the Mobile Consular Services came here, because that means that it saves me a flight to Ottawa or DC. So I was very appreciative of that. And sometimes, you know, when you procrastinate on these things, you never actually get them done. So, like for example, I had to go back to Kenya to get my ID just earlier this year. And then if I had known that you guys were coming, I would have done this because it would have been much simpler for me. But yeah, I think it's a good thing. And even for people who are any Kenyans who are born here, I think it's a good experience for them to know about home and to get their citizenship and to get their passport and everything. So I think it was a good experience overall. Thank you.
My name is Monica Wangai. I'm the immigration at Kenya High Commission, and the experience has been very good. The turnout was awesome. Kenyans were very supportive and made the process much easier. And for us, this is a big deal because the IDs, materials and everything will continue in Ottawa after this exercise. And also for the passports, we now have kits to take fingerprints, to take facial recognition biometrics. Generally, Kenyans have been awesome and we are so grateful that they supported us by turning out, by encouraging us and being very cooperative.
Monica.
Yes.
Thank you so much for this, because as what you said was, first off, I've lived with no identification. I've been an alien. It's been so good because I can get fun and stuff, but to be actually finally who I am from where I'm from, and for you guys to bring it back to me, and then we can take it all the way. Oh my God, you're doing this. We can take it all the way.
Yes.
But I really appreciate this exercise, and I'm pretty sure that everybody around the world will feel the same.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Don't thank me. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.